Hello everyone and welcome back to Dream Daddy with me, Or Delphron. For those of you who do not know me, for those of you who do, welcome back to the series. So we are here with Mary and Robert in a bar. We're kind of a little bit confused why Mary's here. Robert seems to kind of be friends with her, but I'm a bit unsure about this. So you guys were suggesting that I actually have a little bit of a date with all the dads except Joseph, and I kind of do agree. Joseph is kind of, he is nice, but he's just married to Mary right now, and I did find out that in order to romance Joseph anyway, you should go on a date with everyone because Mary actually does show up in a lot of the other clips with people. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink.
Hey.
Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? Whiskey, straight up. Obviously that's gonna get it, yes. Something tropical I think would be nice. What do I look like, a toucan? Welcome to the Robert party. I knew he was gonna react like that, but I would normally go for something tropical to start off my night. Don't get too drunk too quickly. Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, this wasn't how I expected my night to be going. Here's to bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. Why is she wearing the cross? What have I got myself into? We all knock back the shots, almost choking the whiskey as it burns down my throat. Holy hell, that was a cake. Look over Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Robert grabs his racket and throws it on. Let's get marching. What?
Oh.
The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping. Oh. Alright. We leave the bar and we'll start walking straight down the street. I still don't know what this area of town very well. Well, so I just follow Robert. So where are we headed?
Hey.
Irish I were drinking. It's an Irish pub. Really? Really? A good pun is a whiskey to my heart. Puns are the lowest form of humor, Delphron. Try harder. Ouch, I'm gonna be the butt of the joke all night. Jesus, Mary, put your fangs away for a second. We walk... What is this bar? What? There's a shamrock on the thing! We walk into the Irish I were drinking bar. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's, except with the old-timey Irish memorabilia on the wall. Next round, what are you having? Let's go whiskey. Yeah, I knew he was gonna drop. Let's do it. Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey and we pose up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and slides up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Let's sip this one, why don't we?
Hey.
Suit yourself. Mary downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly.
Hey.
That would hair in your chest. You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty. Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Hey, Delphron, be a dear and get us another round, will you? I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. Yeah, he kind of has a nice cute little smile going. I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks. So Edith's kid snuck some pot brownies onto the table at last bake sale, right? And I spot the little hemp sweatshirt remnant in the act. So I go up to Edith with the baggie and I'm about to tell her when all of a sudden she freaks out at me. You're ruining the big sale, she says. I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad, and blah blah blah. So what'd you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine. I get it because it's like, I politely follow along with the story. She ate 3. Okay, that was actually pretty funny. She called the cops and told them that time had stopped. Mary looks directly at me. Do you smoke weed? What? You know, devil's lettuce. I have big 2 fat blunts in my purse right now. Wanna blaze? No. I have friends that smoke weed, and like I don't see anything against it, but like honestly, when I went to Amsterdam, I didn't even smoke weed there, and I think it's like it is legal there, and I don't like I just like I don't see the point in, like, I mean, if it helps you relax, all the better for it. It's medicinal. I know sometimes like there's a different version of it's medicinal, but I wouldn't see myself doing it. Just like I don't really drink that much. I just, you know, I don't need it to have a good time. I can't believe you would. I don't even know how you... This is preposterous. I knew he was going to do that. Robert giggles helplessly. I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor.
Hey.
Fine, fine.
Hey.
We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I warm up to Mary, her jokes become much funnier and less scary. But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I want some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow. Let's say, could you get the next round? You trying to ditch me, pal? I know. Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram. No, it's fine. Jeff wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey. Oh, I get it. But like, if I said Joseph, it would have been negative. And if I said like... Now, if you fail to excuse me, Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Go with God. Nice seeing you.
Ugh.
Deuces, nerds. Mary gets up and saunters over to a younger looking guy at the bar. She grows on you. Does she though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer. Well, she does. What about her and Joseph? What about him? You know, they're married? She definitely tried to get in my pants the other night and I just threw her across the bar while she's making goody guys at the young boy from before. Looks like he's being held hostage. Oh, that's just the thing she does. She's harmless. Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war. Robert lets out a hearty laugh. Hey, at least I got him to laugh. Oh man, you know I pegged you for one of those straight lace types? Oh, don't worry. I got a pretty wild back in my day. Still got a little wild in you. I have a child I need to care for. There's so much wild in me. Let's say you know. There. I got so much wild. I've got a whole safari in here. Just really wild all the time. He doesn't get my humor. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I go, what am I getting myself into? Think he can go shot for shot? There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes the shot and knocks it back. That's one. So, what do we even talk about? He's cool and probably hates small talk. So how are things? I hate small talk. Okay. Too many people, and it isn't necessarily you, but too many people that think they have to fill the air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of silence, or afraid of what the other person is going to think of silence. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence drinking whiskey. Oh, alright. Remember I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar. Patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer. Maybe giving the hard sell to the young man. You might pretend he's got a phone call from one of his friends. Maybe silence is nice sometimes. So, you ever kill a man? I choke in my drink. Excuse me? You know, wash the drain life from someone's eyes. That's just their life, you know. Their hopes and dreams running away. Every memory and experience they ever had, gone. No? Great. Me neither. Rob knocks back his shot and motions me to do the same. Reciprocate. I'm just messing with you. Relax. He seems kind of very high-strung and extra. Like, his jokes are kind of a bit... Like, him and Mary, their humour is kind of a bit dark. Or am I? I laugh nervously again. We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has decided to set another man after another one. Excuse himself to the bathroom and I assume crawled out the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. You betcha. Robert gets up and gets out the boot, shouldering his jacket. Let's roll. Sorry, whiskey. Inside vices. Let's roll. Wait, what about Mary? Brother, Mary's going to be just fine. Look over Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it's not his birthday. We make our way out the bar and back onto the street. I try my hardest not to stumble, but man, that sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Rob doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet, like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to? You'll see. I follow Rob through the street lamps, spotlights, and we eventually arrive at a run-down, stripped-down mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally, a liquor store. Wait here, I'll be right back. After a minute, Rob returns with 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags. He hands one to me. Cheers. He sits on the curb and drinks. He motioned me to do the same. This is really not what I expected the night to go. And me either. I thought Rob would be a little bit more adventurous. Maybe we if we were going drinking, we would drink outside and you know, maybe in the mountains, go hiking or something. I take a sip. Wine Sifandel? What? Nothing. I wasn't expecting. It is delicious, fruity and refreshing. Don't judge me. I start to say something, think of his lecture about valuing silence earlier, and I stop. I sip in my wine and watch cars drive by. Let's go throw rocks and stuff. What? Robin suddenly hurls a rock at the stop sign. The ding echoes throughout the empty parking lot. That felt good. He presses a stone to my free hand. Now you try. I don't know. With feeling. I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign. Back at the rock, back at the stop sign. I know it has to be done. Let's just do it. I've no resolve resentment towards my father. I'm going to express it through property damage. I hurl the rock at this line. It sails over the stop sign right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. Dude, run! I leap up and dart into the nearest alley, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I am no longer culpable for this heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath. Maybe we should strike rock throwing from our to-do list. Agreed. Suddenly, my stomach growls. Oh man, I'm starving. Let's get pizza. I can't argue with that. What's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible in my mouth next 5 minutes. I just know just the place. I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets to eventually end up in a tiny hole of a pizza giant. The bright red neon sign reads, Pizza, Pizza, Pizza. Ta-da! I can see a few exhausted looking workers behind the counter, tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out of stone ovens. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and ready to order. Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, Delphron, you're cool with pineapple and pizza, right? Yeah? We wait for a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I'm practically drooling at the smell. The cashier's hands us each giant slice of paper plate is so saturated with grease that I'm worried it'll fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander through the alleyways as we eat. I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping. You said it. Man, I feel way better now. You and me both. We hear knives coming out, slightly ajar door in the alleyway. Rob looks at me excitedly. Got any more of that wild in you? You betcha. Let's just do it. Oh, he liked that a lot. I wonder what we're going to do now. Rob and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except for some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen. Shh. Don't shush me so loud. Shush. Go to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of the movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. Did we really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers? No talking during a movie. Look into the audience and are surprised to find it's almost completely empty, save for a couple of row of teenagers in the front, looking out when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make the sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is apparently trying to get through to New York to find the woman he's finally realized he's in love with. Kiss already! There's nobody to kiss yet. You want me to kiss the taxi driver? Hell yeah. The kids down the hallway notice us heckling. One of them speaks up. Hey man, keep it down. Oh, it's Hugo's son! Oh damn, that's Ernest Hemingway, Hugo's kid. Ernest! Hey Ernest, I know you. It's me, your neighbor. Hi! Ernest turns back embarrassed. I turn back around to Robert. He kissed anyone yet? Turns out yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out to the tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who, for some reason, he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said they had, but I think there was some subtitle missing here. Boo! Love is dead! Shut up, it's beautiful. I feel like Ernest is like a little bit of a helpless romantic. No, you shut up. Ernest grumbles. The credits start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down. Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen and you're going to sit there and appreciate them. Oh, okay. Look at that. Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. And Peter Anders, catering. Fed a bunch of people so that they could have the energy to do their jobs. What a guy. Let the credits roll while Robert individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over, he makes sure there's no animals are harmed in making this film. Leave the movie theater. We stumble into the theater parking lot, polishing up the rest of our wine. Hey! Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee? What the hell? Ernest and his friends stand in the alleyway, blocking our exit. Oh, what do you guys want? Why didn't you go and throw a rock at my knee? This is my good knee. My orthopedist is going to be so pissed. Ernest has another rock up and down his hands. What's wrong with this kid? You ruined my theater going experience. Now you have to pay. Oh? Well, I don't have any cash on me right now, and it's like, movies are really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock on my other knee, and I'm able to jump out of the way. I didn't properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm probably going to be sore tomorrow morning. We ruined it for you? That movie was pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with really genuine acting. You call that good acting? With classless mainstream stuff that you've been served your entire life? What? Whoa. Have you ever seen any Michael Power, A Matter of Life and Death, 1946? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn ass dribble, the mass media shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You all people should strive for higher standard in art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sake. Oh no, you've done it. Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee. Oh, poor Ernest. I dive between Ernest and Robert, trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee. My knee! Robert gets in between Ernest and myself, and as if he's seeing red.
No one hurts my friend.
Alright, buddy. Talk like a punk, get hit like a punk. Robert squares up into a boxer stance. Queensberry rules. 3-minute rounds, 1 minute, rest in between. No in blows, fish hooks, J grabs, or high blows. What? Don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's all my introduction of 3 points.
Excuse me?
You'll have to designate a second if you're unable to fill their role as the main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he's beautiful, youthful, Vista City to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You are bloodbound. If he dies, you die.
What?
Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensberry. We just gonna go. Ernest's friends wearily back away. Robert calls after them. The Queensberry Association will hear about this and consume better content. Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me. Were we actually able to fight that kid? Are you kidding me? It would never hit a child. That would be despicable. You throw the rules at them though, they always bolt. No one wants Queensberry Sanctuary throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half that up. Wow. See, you don't even have to know the rules. You just have to make them up. Come on, let's get out of here.
Excuse me?
Remember when I cooled down a bit and we walked down to the neighborhood? I'm so sorry, I get really into the art of filmmaking when I get drunk. It's okay, I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself. Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever seen any spam Fuller? I haven't.
Oh boy.
Fuller is cash. Let's say thanks for defending my honor. Oh, he liked that. It's a little strange when you say it like that way, but sure, why not? Robert throws an arm around my shoulder and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstep. This was an interesting night. I liked it. A smile forms in his cheeks, a rare sight. Let's hang again soon, yeah? Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert clasps me on the shoulder. Night, bud. Robert heads back inside and I stole my way home. Oh, that's cute. I like how, we did that, but I don't really enjoy what we did with Robert. I think it was very...
That was really special.
Okay. I don't know about that because, we did it, but... I don't know. It's just, it's weird, you know? I just think it's a bit... He just did so much that's, too different to me, you know?
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, I'm going to end it here. And in the next episode, we're going to go on a date with... Brian, Matt, or Damien. You guys can leave down in the comments which one you want me to go on. And I will get back to you guys. Alright guys, enjoy. Comment down below as well. Like the episode. Bye.